How good would a team of AHL players perform in the NHL? Let's find out. We're used to building overpowered theme teams on this channel, but today we're going in reverse and we're going to make a not so good team and see how good they would perform in the NHL. I believe at one point in their career, every single person on this team has played in the NHL, but every single person in this lineup is currently listed on an AHL roster, at least on NHL 22, which is what's most important because that's what we're using today. And fun fact, we actually are an 81 overall, which is one overall better than the Arizona Coyotes, which is the team we're taking over. So we actually have a higher chance of winning a cup than they would according to the game. So we got Ryan Dzingel, Cody Glass, and Kravitsov, I believe. I do not know how to pronounce it, I'm not gonna lie. On the first line, Brett Connolly, Josh Hosang, and Richard Panik. On the second line, Stenlund, Gauthier, and Blake Como. On the third line, and Grimaldi, Riley Nash, and Josh Lavo, who I believe won the MVP for the AHL playoffs this year. Defensively, we got Dennis Chalowski, Philip Myers on the first line, Michael Delzato, Juuso Valimaki on the second line, and Xavier Ouellet and John Moore on the third line. How many names can I pronounce wrong on this team? Let's find out. We got Phoenix Copley and Keith Kincaid in net. Probably be a short video because I don't see us making the playoffs. I am going to do the 3 seasons like we always do, and we'll see what happens. So I'll see you at the end of year number 1. Year number 1, we are the worst team in the NHL, unsurprisingly, but not by much. The Flyers only had 71 points. We had 67 with a 30, 45, and 7 record, so we did get 30 wins, and we did have a 20-goal scorer, 22 at that. Brett Connolly dropped 22 goals, 24 assists for 46 points to lead the team, 41 points for Josh Hosang, 41 for Ryan Dzingel. I don't know which player on this team has the most NHL experience, but I'd imagine Dzingel is up there for sure. Kravitsov dropping 19. Lavo on the fourth line did get 18. Frederick Gauthier getting 19, a player I like a lot as a Leafs fan. Frederick Gauthier, as we used to call him, because he was the GOAT. 12 goals from Dennis, way more than I'd ever expect from an AHL defenseman to get in the NHL. And goaltending, Copley is not the move. He won 8 out of the 32 games played. Kincaid winning 22 of 55 games played, a 9.1 save percentage, and a 2.95 goals against average. So not exactly great. I'm assuming we don't make the playoffs every single year, so I think what I'm going to do at the end is bring this team into the AHL and see if we can win there, because this is technically an AHL super team, right? So hopefully we can at least win a Calder Cup. Colorado won the Stanley Cup in our sim, and no one is surprised. I'll see you at the end of year number 2. I guess we're finally getting some consistency when it comes to the EA Sports sim. So we get 30 wins again in year number 2, a couple less points with 65 overall, and last in the NHL again. But once again, close to not being last. 69 points from the Islanders. This time we had 2 20-goal scorers, Dzingel with 21, Josh Lavo with 20 on the fourth line. Dzingel led the team with 45 points, Hosang with 40. Connolly only had 16 goals this time around. I say only, so one of the better ones on the team. Blake Como, 16. Richard Panik, 15. Dennis again with most goals on defense. He had 7 for 32 points, plus minus of +3, the only one with an actual plus. And goaltending, not bad. I mean, it's bad, let's be honest. It could have been way worse, right? 15 wins for Copley this time around out of 37 games played. 15 wins for Kincaid as well at 53 games played. 1 shutout, a 9.06 save percentage, and a 3.07 goals against average. Copley, 2 shutouts, 9.10 save percentage, and a 3.01 goals against average. If you're wondering why I'm doing a video like this, for 2 reasons. 1, one of you suggested it, and I like doing suggestions. And 2, we're testing EA Sports Sim Limit. How dumb can it possibly go? Can an AHL team win a Stanley Cup, or at least make the playoffs? The answer is looking like no, and Tampa Bay won the cup in year number 2. And unsurprisingly, in our 3rd and final season, we do not make the playoffs. We are last in the NHL by the farthest margin yet today. Only winning 28 games, but we did finish with 66 points. So we did 67, 66, and 65, I believe. Pretty consistent there, which you like to see for once. And Kravitsov, if I'm saying your name correctly, which I'm probably not, 25 goals. So actually really good. He was probably our star. Him or Lavo would have been the best players, and he is only 22 years old, so I guess we'll have to keep an eye out on him in the future. I do like that we had a 20-goal scorer every time. Dennis with 9, he was the best defenseman scoring-wise every single year. Unless someone beat him, which they did not. And, I mean, our goaltending, not exactly amazing. They did their best. We played Copley for 52 games this time around. 16 wins out of the 52 games played. Not a good look. 12 wins for Kincaid out of his 36 games played. 9.01 save percentage, 3.25. Not ideal. And a 9.04 and a 3.07 for Copley. I'm going to do a Calder Cup run. And then if I can get like a best-of-7 series with Arizona somehow, I'd like to see that happen to see who would win, because that would be hilarious. We had to do a little AHL experimentation one time. Tampa gets their second cup of the day. Good for them. I don't care. We move on to the Calder Cup, giving them one chance to win the Calder Cup. We finished 44-21-3, getting 91 points. Technically not first in the AHL, but technically first in the AHL because the team in first played 75 games and we only played 68. And they were only up about 4 points on us, so we are in the playoffs, and that's what matters the most. Richard Panik, 27 goals, 27 assists for 54 points to lead the team in both categories. Dzingel, 16 goals, 52 points. Cody Glass dropped a 20 bomb. I think we only had 2 of those. That is true. Where is he? Lavo only dropping 9 in the AHL, dropping 20 bombs in the NHL doesn't really make any sense. Kravitsov, 18. And it's the Menace is still kicking strong, though. 11 goals, 39 points, most on the team for defense. Philip Myers, second place as well, 9 and 35. And then other than that, they're just kind of there. And Kincaid, 23 wins and 30 games played, 7 losses, 2 shutouts on 901 save percentage, and a 2.52 goals against average. Copley, 21 wins and 40 games played, 2 shutouts as well at 908 save percentage and a 2.37 goals against average. So better stats. Couple less wins in more games played though, so not exactly a fan of that. It's fine. We got the Ontario Reign in the first round. We are on a mission. It's a best of 5 series in the first round of the AHL playoffs. They really don't want the season to drag at all. No room for error. Only 1 season for this team in the AHL, and we do not sweep. We lose game 3. We have 2 chances to put away the Reign. We do get it done in game number 4 with 4-0 victory. Now the rest of the series are best of 7, and we're playing the San Diego Gulls. This is like the Golden State Warriors of the AHL builders. No way we lose. We have everyone. There's no way we can blow this. We are up 2-1 after 3 games. Game number 4 does not go our way, though. The series is tied 2-2. It's fine. We recover. We do recover with a 2-0 win, and then we cannot close out the series. So we're going to game 7, and we're going to fantasy sim it, because why not? Period number 1 is 1-0 them. O'Regan buries on Kincaid. And then no score in the second period, so we put it ×8 speed. We play that bad boy, and we hopefully tie it up, or we're done, which wouldn't be surprising, because just because we have a super team, I guess it isn't good enough. We can't score once in an elimination game, and they score again. Robinson buries, and we're done, unless a miracle happens, which is not the case. So the AHL super team is no good, I guess. Well, I was hoping to at least win this, so we won something today, but I guess it's not going to happen. Who is indeed the AHL champions? The Calder Cup winners. Lavelle Rocket. Nash, 3 goals, 4 assists for 7 points. Dennis with 7 points as well, 2 goals. And then the Dzingel, 7 points. Panic with 6. Not even a bad outing by Kincaid at all. And Copley played for 20 minutes and got a shutout. So, like, I don't even know why we lost. We just kind of did. 3 shutouts for Kincaid, 922 save percentage, and a 2.09 goals against average, and we still don't even make it to the finals. Well, I'm going to see if I can't somehow get a best of 7 series against Arizona for the funny way to end this video, but if not, we are done here. I sure can. Best of 7, 20-minute continuous overtime, superstar, competitive, Arizona versus the AHL super team. Who's going to win? This is going to be an absolutely hilarious end, actually. I think we can only do fancy sims, so we're gonna fancy sim everything really quickly. First period, 2-0 AHL super team in the first period, 3-1 after the second, and then whoa, what a comeback! What just happened in that third period? Are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goals total. Arizona barely survives game 1. I can't believe what just happened. Avoiding embarrassment for now. They still have to win 3 more games. But if I'm the super team, I am shook. 3-0 again. Josh Hosang and Josh Lavo burying 5-0 after the second. Hosang and Lavo are absolutely tearing it up, and they don't come back this time, and the series is tied. Game number 3, no score after the first, and then only 1 score after the second. It does go to Arizona. Boyd burying, and then the third period also goes their way. Louis Erickson of all people. No score after the first again. 2-1 Arizona after the second. And the third period also goes their way. They're up 3-1. They don't want to get embarrassed any more than they already have. If they didn't make that game 1 comeback, the series would be tied right now. This is series game for Arizona, so once we get to the third period, we're going to watch it in 8 times speed. 1-1 after the first. Phil Kessel buries. Grimaldi buries. Second period, it's 3-1 Arizona. We're playing the third period. No comebacks happening. I'm just ending it. Arizona can beat the AHL super team in a best of 7 series, if you were wondering. It was a lot closer than it could have been at times. but they do get it done. So we're just taking all the L's today. I think I'm officially done messing around. I had to make this as fun as possible because I knew nothing too good was going to come out of it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.